After a hard morning of clearing snow, I'm ready for a nice cup of coffee, some lovely comfort food and a nice warm fire. I'm going indoors. Oh, it's much better indoors. So, for comfort food, I'm going to cook a very English dish, corned beef and potato pie. This is so easy to make, even your cat could make it. I've got 350 grams of peeled and chopped potatoes, 1 chopped onion, a 350 gram tin of corned beef, as you can see this is halal corned beef, and a beaten egg. Right, first thing we do is we boil the onions. So cook the onions in some boiling water for about 6 minutes until they go soft, and in the meantime cook your potatoes for about 15 minutes until they're tender. And while all that's kicking off, you need to blind bake your pastry. I've got an 8-inch pie dish which I've lined with some ready-made pastry. You can see my video on blind baking pastry, and you can even make your own if you want by following my simple recipe in another video. Watch it, please. I'm told in New Zealand you can get corned lamb. After 6 minutes, drain the onions. Look at the colour of that water. And put them to one side. Then drain the potatoes once they're tender. Now I'm ready to make the pie filling. I've got a nice big bowl here. I'll lob in the potatoes, the onions, the corned beef, some seasoning, a couple of slops of Worcestershire sauce. If you can't get Worcestershire sauce, add in about half a teaspoon of cumin powder. And then add most of the beaten egg, but keep some back because you're going to brush the top of the pie with this. Then get your masher out and just mash this coarsely. You don't want to turn this into a paste. This is supposed to be corned beef and potato pie, not mush pie. That's still quite a coarse texture. You can see I've still got little lumps of potato in there as well. That'll make a really nice filling. So here's my blind baked pastry case. I like to put about a teaspoon of mustard on the base, just spread it round, make it nice and even. There we are, just gives it that bit of bam. Then add in the pie filling, smooth it down, then add on a pastry lid. Here I'm using ready-made pastry again, but you can use your own pastry if you prefer. Make sure it's nicely pushed down onto the edges. Trim away the excess. Brush with the remaining beaten egg. And then prick some holes in the top with a fork. Now this is going to go into an oven at 200 degrees centigrade for around 20 to 25 minutes or until the top is golden. After 20 minutes, there it is, all golden brown. And on the inside it's just as delicious. So I've got my coffee, I've got my pie, I've got my log fire, I've even got a cat on my lap. What more could a girl ask for? Don't answer that. Join me next time in Titli's Busy Kitchen with me, Titli Nihan. Until next time, Khuda Hafiz.